Hi, cut me off there. So I just want to continue and wrap this up. The more we spend time with God, the more we marinate in His Word, fill our minds with His truth, the living Word, which is the sword of the Spirit. So we all have a spirit, right? And our spirit's connected to our mind and our body and our soul and our heart and our strength and everything, our behaviors. Our spirit is connected, are woven together, interrelated with our whole person. And um, a lot of times our brokenness runs so deep we don't know what to do with it. That's why someone goes to see a counselor, right? The counselor helps walk with them to untangle it, to gently bring to surface what's going on underneath, and then helps you to roll up your sleeves and get to work on rewiring some of those severed connections in your brain, or um, uh, bad associations that we've built in our brain and in our mind of understanding. So a counselor will walk with you to help you be restored and healed. And God, his word is the sword of the Spirit. So the more you speak His word out loud, the more you fill your mind with it. His word is literally fighting on your behalf and battling in the Spirit for you. So spend time in prayer. Spend time marinating in His presence. You can do that anywhere, any place. It's just between you and God. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I also opened up to Hosea before getting on here, and sharing this journey. And what I thought was interesting was that God opened me up to Hosea 7 and 8, and part of it is just really relevant. So Hosea 7 verse 10, the pride of Israel testifies in His face, but in spite of all this they haven't returned to the Lord their God or sought Him. Ephraim behaves like a silly, foolish dove, going to Egypt, then to Asher for help. Just jumping forward. It was I, the Lord, who trained and strengthened their arms, yet they plot evil against me. They return, but not upward. They are like an unreliable bow. Going back a little bit, they have not cried out to me from their hearts, even though they wail on their beds. So going back to how God isn't happy with them, because He says Ephraim behaves like a silly, foolish dove, going to Egypt and then to Asher for help. So when we don't know properly who God is, then we'll go to other sources, to other people for help, for answers. So we know, at least I know now, praise the Lord, that God is a good Father, that He is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the creator of all, the creator of me. He designed me. He is the author of life. He wrote my story. He wrote my DNA. He knows the end from the beginning. He knows who I am. He knows, He was the one who planted purpose within me. He is our provider. He is our source of hope. He is our source of healing. He is our source of living water. He's the source of salvation. So if we don't know who God is, then we will seek others, other poisoned wells, other toxic sources for the answers, and it'll It'll end in destruction if we do that. So I just encourage everyone to seek the Lord, and he will show you who you are. His word says, love your neighbor as yourself. It's really hard to love other people well when you don't know who you are. So I encourage you to go to him, to find out who he is. He will show you who you are, and then in turn you'll be able to love in a healthy way. You'll be able to love your neighbor. You'll be able to live out your purpose in confidence. So, all right, God bless you all.